Hi Pisces, it's Amber here at Symbols for Living. Hope that you're very well. This is your March 2019 chakra reading, where I've pulled a card for each of your 7 chakras from the Wisdom Oracle chakra deck. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get started. But I would like to say, in case you guys are wondering what this is all about, I just thought that it's quite important because usually I do monthly love readings. So I felt that this would be an opportunity for us to look at our circumstances from an internal perspective, as often what is within is without. So we create our environment through the way that we're thinking, feeling, and that often affects our manifestations, for those of you that do kind of practice visualization and the law of attraction and things like that. So I thought the chakra reading would be a really good way for us to kind of look at ourselves internally and see what's going on, especially with regards to, you know, our inner truth, and also our solar plexus chakras, and also our heart chakras. All these kind of energies do greatly affect our manifestation. So I thought that you guys might enjoy this. So I'll go ahead and get started. So crowning the reading, I guess you could say, or for your heart chakra, so your crown chakra, we've got the release card here. So forgive my nails. I'm gonna treat myself soon. Okay, so it looks as if you're releasing something that maybe you don't want to release. Maybe you've come to some sort of realization that something is definitely over, and you may be grieving or saying goodbye to something. The sun is in the background. That lets me know that there is still hope, that it's not all, like, nothing is completely over. You still have hope, which lets me know that you still have yourself. You still have everything else. You may have lost this one thing, but you still have many other things to be grateful for. And there's many, you know, this is not the end of the story, that there is much more to come. But this is in your crown chakra, or your universal consciousness sector. So it could be that people around you are experiencing a loss as well, or that there's people around you. Maybe someone else has released you as well, and that's maybe why you're feeling kind of like the glass is half full. You may feel like someone has left you out in the cold. So it could feel that way. You could be feeling rejected at the moment. It could possibly be by a soulmate. We do have the soulmate card here as well, in the reading. So it could be that it's triggered by a soulmate. Now, soulmates can be brothers, sisters, friends, business partners, anyone that I feel that you have some sort of commitment to, or indebted to, or have this long-term connection or agreement with. Could be your soulmate. Someone that affects the course of your life, that teaches you things, that brings into your life circumstances that stretch your ability to love, and maybe even your ability to hate, you know, possibly, hopefully love, but yeah, that change your life. So or that have the potential to spark change in your life. So yeah, it looks like that's what you're dealing with. We have got complacency here as well. The soulmate card actually is clarifying the card that was pulled for your root chakra. So it could be that you are dealing with someone that is your soulmate, and there is an ending here. You know, you guys, there could have been plans that were made as well that you're having to kind of accept are not going to happen. This may make you appreciate the time that you do have as well. If this is someone that you have lost, you may appreciate what you do have more. Now, we do have the faith card for your third eye chakra placement, and also card. So it looks like faith is going to be really important. I did shuffle these cards, but I keep getting the same cards pulled. I don't know. I think that maybe we're all just on a very similar spiritual journey, or maybe it's letting us know that our chakras are quite heavily affected by astrology or what's in the air, because similar cards keep getting pulled and I shuffle relentlessly, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, you've got the faith card like many other signs for your third eye chakra. So I think you're being asked to have faith, to not jump to conclusions, don't act rash, don't make any rash decisions. You may feel confused about decisions as well. You may not know how to choose. However, faith is going to allow intuition to come through. Having that faith in the unseen as well will bring a lot of peace to you and creativity. So then we've got quest for your truth. So you may feel that you're being called along a certain path in the month of March. Maybe you do feel like you're set out on a kind of quest, as there are these endings. Maybe this has left you with a lot of unanswered questions and set you on a path to figure things out. And you could be quite impatient about that. You could be learning about your own impatience as well. Another card that keeps popping out. This was at the base of the that suit and clarifies the quest card. Yeah, it could be that you want a lot. You know, I see this as someone who's reaching for the moon. You can see if you look closely, he's holding on to a piece of string that's tied to the moon, and then there's like someone guiding him saying, it's not, you know, you need to slow down, kind of trying to stop him. You know, it's not as if he's pushing him forward and saying, yeah, go. He's like almost like saying, do you know what you're doing? Are you sure you want to do that? Do you not realize that actually this may be unattainable, or you may want too much too soon, because it is the impatience card. You may need to wait to get to the moon. It may take a little while. So you could be learning about your impatience, you know, having a dream, a vision for something, and sometimes wanting it so much that it causes us to be impatient, and we may miss red flags in soulmate relationships or relationships. You are being asked here to persevere, especially if you're being affected by feelings of like, I just can't do this anymore, or when is it going to be my turn kind of energy, you know, where you feel like you might want to give up, or that you don't have anything more to give because you've given so much. You're being asked here to keep going, and that spirit is watching you and they're with you. You may need to pour yourself into some sort of service as well. This could be helping others or related to spiritual work. You could be being asked to do that. I think as you start to learn about the gifts that you have and bring to the world, that's where your self-esteem will grow, when you start to believe in yourself more. And also believing in miracles and knowing that you yourself are a miracle. Again, relating to self-esteem, but this is connected to your solar plexus, which is about your heart, mind and body kind of connection, I feel. But definitely your mind and body connection. Where, you know, you start to feel what you think. So if you, and then what you feel and what's related to your emotions eventually manifests. So, you know, you are, well, has the potential to manifest. So I think you are being asked here to be careful about the miracles that you are wishing for, and know that miracles do exist, or at least what you think is impossible may be possible. In terms of relationships and finding someone maybe that you do develop a lasting relationship with, maybe that's an issue as well with the soulmate card here. But just believing in miracles is important. I think that will help you, especially with faith. Your faith will help expand your kind of awareness of all the valuable things that are around you and the potential that's around you. We've got gossip. We've got the gossip card here for your heart chakra. So you could be concerned about what other people are going to say, what other people are saying as you do embark on this quest. You could be doing something quite radical as you do embark on this quest. You may need a lot of faith. You may need to believe that what you're working for and fighting for is going to work, even though people around you might be gossiping and saying, oh, that's a waste of time, or have you seen what they've been up to, or she's been up to, or he's been up to. You know, you may seem like that kind of crazy creative woman. You're like your art teacher who was always wearing like flowers and colourful stuff to school, and all the rest of the teachers were like wearing suits. It could be that you're seen as a bit different, and you could be concerned about rejection here. But Pisces, you know, you are ultimately, Pisces is the most mysterious probably sign of the zodiac. So you probably will, this feeling probably isn't completely unfamiliar to you in terms of people like feeling different or being misunderstood. I wouldn't believe, I think that that's probably happened to you quite a bit in your life. So we've got the mysticism card here as well, and then we've got the gratitude card underneath, which I cannot ignore because this is about being grateful for where you're at after loss, about being grateful for what you do have, to start to believe in miracles again, that there's still an abundance for you. Now the mysticism card was pulled to clarify the faith card. So again, your faith could be very much connected to mysticism. I'm going to go ahead and read from the book for mysticism. That's quite an interesting card, that. Okay, so it says, you are not to know. Okay. Yeah, some things you're just not to know. Faith is important. It's wise to be the observer. Do not respond until you are certain. The known is not easy, but is no longer necessary to fear. Am I ignoring my intuition? What I suspect is probably true. I must breathe. Ignoring signs, unknown motivations, intuitive knowing, fear of the unknown journey. Keyword, intuition, courage, and uncharted waters, I think it wants to say. It just says uncharted. So yeah, we did mention before that maybe you're not seeing red flags. Maybe, you know, you do have a lot of faith is a great thing, and you must keep faith. But at the same time, impatience may lead you into not seeing the red flags, because you may have such a great faith, and Pisces such strong intuition, and you know, Venus is exalted in Pisces, so that tells you a lot about the capacity to love and to be accepting and non-judgmental, and just kind of everything is everything, and have this kind of enlightened kind of knowing of things. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, you may have this abundance in like the way you express your love, and you may be quite excited about people that you meet, and that's natural, and you may really believe in love, and you may feel, you may get, you know, likely it is, you know, you probably meet soulmates a lot because you're just connected to spirit in that way, you know. You know, maybe you're just, you know, yeah, I feel that, but spirit is saying you just need to persevere. And, you know, if you are losing faith in things, not to do so. There is an energy of complacency here where you're feeling like, well, you know, what's the point? Nothing's grown out of this. Just feeling kind of despondent, really. I'm going to read the complacency card as well. But I think, I was going to say, I think if you find something that you like to do and that you're good at, I think that would really do a lot for your, or just rechanneling your energy into something that provides a service to others, or puts you on your path. Puts you on your path, sorry. Okay, so we've got, this is a warning not to give up. Beware of coasting along in a situation that is not what you really want. You will never be fulfilled by the unmet dreams of others. The personal inquiry states, how can I redefine my dreams? How can I stop procrastinating? Key ideas, finding self-nourishment. living dreams unrealized, feeling depleted, time for deep rest, lack of motivation, holding back. Keywords are daring, indomitability, and reclamation. So reclaiming, becoming self-possessed again, and finding a cause to believe in. What are your dreams? How can you redefine your dreams? That's going to be really helping you to feel empowered. We do also have the victim card here. So you may feel like you're a victim of gossip, like you're a victim of what people are saying about you. And that might be what's sad about this. You may need to release these people, and you may have fears around rejection when you do that. However, we do have the destiny card underneath. So I feel that, as you do release these things in this month, and you do kind of start to focus more on your dreams, and have faith in, and have a kind of a positive outlook on things. What was I going to say? I think that it's going to relate. So I was going to say it kind of relates you more to your quest and your truth, your inner truth, and just builds your self-esteem, basically. Yeah, you have to live your dream. I've had a lot of that this month. Live your dream. Live your dream. Don't be afraid of rejection. People are going to talk, but you need to do your thing. You need to release things and have faith. So I think a lot of signs have lost faith or are gaining faith. Yeah, and you're going to manifest this. This is your manifestation energy, I feel. This is where the manifestation really starts. Once your heart has decided on something with the heart chakra, we then move into this energy. And you persevere, and you may feel like giving up, but don't give up. Whatever you do, persevere. Your quest is your truth. Your quest and the service you provide to others are probably interlinked as well. So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. If you enjoyed it, please do like, share and subscribe. Leave a comment. If you like your own reading, you can get in touch with me with the details below. Otherwise, take good care and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.